Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Together
therapist.
we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to go over 3 simple exercises to tighten/tone your butt. And there's no equipment needed.
Your buttocks?
Your buttocks.
There you
or
go.
your booty, or bootay. What would you call it?
Well, I call it the buttocks.
This is probably the last thing people want to do is get advice from 50-year-old men on how to tighten your butt. But, you know, we are going at it from a therapist standpoint, and we are, anatomical standpoint. Some of the better ways to strengthen those areas.
Right, without stressing your low back or things of that nature.
And by the way, when you get older, believe me, things are starting to sag in those areas. And
Why, Bob?
so
Why?
if you want to work a little bit. All right, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. And we're on a bunch of platforms, media platforms now. You're going to want to join us on Instagram. We just started there, official Bob and Brad. We're going to have some cool things there, some cool pics and photos. Same thing, right?
Yeah.
And also, you want to join us on Facebook because coming up within, what are we thinking, 40-some days?
Yeah, 42 days or sooner. You know, we might have a spike coming up here.
We're going to hit 1 million subscribers on our channel, and we're going to be doing some huge giveaways in celebration of that.
Sure. Yep. So, tune in. But in the meantime, we also can go on these
Twitter, and we have a website too, Bob and Brad.
Oh, that's right. That's a nice website.
All right. So I'm going to do things a little backwards today, Brad. I'm actually going to show the advanced exercises first.
Right.
Because they're the ones I think people haven't seen, where they may have seen the other ones.
Sure.
Now, when you talk about the butt, you're going to talk about the muscles, the glute max, but you're also going to talk about the muscles that are on the side of the butt.
Right. Those hip abductors, really important for stability.
Right. And even you're going to get a little bit in the hamstring, because the hamstring comes up and attaches into the butt bone there.
Sure.
So we're going to shape those too. So we're going to start off with strengthening the glutes, the glute max. So what you're going to do is you're going to find yourself a doorway. So pretend this is the doorway. It would come down here also.
Right. That we call that the door jam, Bob.
Right.
So it's coming down here. You just do that, and I'll get another one.
So I'm laying flat here. I'm putting one foot up into the door jam here, and I'm just going to lift up like this. And you're going to really feel that in the buttock area here.
Yeah.
And you can squeeze the butt together while you're doing it at the same time. But you can just go ahead and rip off some repetitions here, and you can actually do quite a few.
If you can get up to 20 or 30, that's a good repetition for toning. You got a problem with your neck,
my mic's getting pulled off here. So,
and also the hamstrings are getting a nice workout as well here.
Right.
And a little bit of the core.
I'm really falling apart here, though, Brad. I'm going to have to readjust here.
Well, I'll talk while you're fixing yourself. So, the other thing, so to do the other leg, if this represented the other side of the door jam, you would just slide over and get the opposite leg.
Exactly. And you can rip off, the nice thing about this is you can hit all 3 of these fairly rapidly.
Yeah, you're not going to spend a half hour working on your buttock muscles, but more like 5 or 10 minutes is enough.
So then you go ahead and roll onto one of your sides, and you're going to do both sides. But this is a little bit different here. You're actually going to get up on your elbow here like this. And this is a way to give resistance against the hip abductors. So you're going to lift up like this.
This is a really good idea.
Yeah. And this is, because I'll show you the beginner ones I've been doing. And now I progressed to these. Now, to make this even more difficult, I do both sides at the same time a little bit. I'm actually hip abducting on the opposite side.
So he's lifting this leg up, getting this hip abductor. This hip abductor is working, plus a lot of core on the lateral side, that side of him, which Bob was talking about being sore from that.
Yeah, exactly. Boy, I'm really having trouble with this, Brad. It's pulling on my head.
Oh, here. Bob.
So
why, Bob?
Is, when I work this, I actually am sore in the abs now from doing these. So, and the final one, Brad, you're going to just flip over onto your back then. So you're going to do both sides.
Yep.
And the final one, you're going to get the hamstrings a little bit here. So, and you got to watch out that the hamstring doesn't cramp up.
Just wait, Bob.
Oh, you're not hearing me?
Liz can't hear you. You got this way in the back here. Boy, Bob, this is one of those blooper moments. There you go. How's that?
Okay. We didn't stop, did we? Okay, we're going to go ahead. The hamstring you don't want to have way up here because it's going to probably cramp on you. But you can start off just like this with a double, but then you can go to a single. Yeah. And you're going to really work that hamstring.
You can see that semi-tendinosis tendon right there bulging out of those hamstrings are really working. I'm hitting them in there.
Yeah, they're solid, aren't they?
Solid as a rock.
All right, let's go to the beginner ones now, Brad. You still hear me? Okay. If you're just starting out, that's probably going to be a little bit intense for you all.
Right.
And these are the ones I started off with. This is just the regular one for the glutes. You go ahead and lay down. You can lay on a ball too if you want to.
Right, one of the big balls.
But this is the, again, glute maximus here. You're going to just go ahead and lift towards the ceiling here.
And notice the knee is bent, and that takes out a lot of the hamstring activity, and it makes the glute maximus work a little more.
And now this one, you know, there's no really resistance except gravity.
Correct.
So it's you know, you can do a lot of these. I ended, you know, doing like 30 of them.
If you want, you know, you can put an ankle weight on, you know, or you know, use a resistance band.
That would be another way to provide resistance. The beginner hip abduction is just like this. You lay on your side, and you're just going to go ahead, toe pointed straight forward. You don't want it up towards the ceiling like this or down, straight forward, and you're just going to work on doing hip abduction here.
Right.
Again, there's no really resistance besides gravity, so it's really not that tough.
Well, you might find after about 20 of them, particularly Bob is doing a really nice job because he's not going all the way down. He's got it kind of almost like a plyometric modified. But
I'm not going all the way up because that's as far as I go, Brad. I'm not that flexible.
No,
so.
but I mean, some people go all the way down.
All the way
and
down.
Take a little,
gotcha.
Take a little,
okay, getting the full range here.
Yeah,
so
take a little break in there.
And then a hamstring, you know, is basically the same way, but you can just do some bridging like this here.
Sure.
And you do double bridges, so that way it's not as hard on you to start off with here. So,
in other words, you could just do that one leg at a time.
You could do one leg at a time, but that's the advanced version.
Oh, that's right. We covered that.
Yeah, we covered that. Right. So
I'm a little slow, Bob.
Real simple to do. You can, like I said, you can take a couple minutes and you can go ahead and tone things up, and then, you know, get rid of that old man butt. What? It is such a thing.
Why do I put up with this,
All right.
Bob?
Thanks for watching.